Introducing again, fighting out to the right corner, the challenger, Unzie. And his opponent, he is the king of the cruiserweights, he is the king of Spartans, defending Mallinson.
When it comes to a clinch, make sure you're working. If you're not working, I'll shout break. If you don't break, I'll physically separate you. Alright, touch gloves. Have some fun, boys.
Valhalla Combat Bout 23 with myself, Malcolm Martin. Main event of the evening. 5 2-minute rounds title defence by Grant Mallinson against Jake Unzie, the challenger. Jake in the red corner, the shorter of the two men. Grant in the blue, obviously the taller. Jake, I've got a lot of respect for. Travels all over the place, fought Ben Heap away, fights Grant away, and is an all-action boxer. Very dangerous man. But Grant, as we've seen on numerous occasions, is so hard to hit cleanly, so hard to pin down. It'll be very interesting how Jake deals with Grant's style and the height difference. Grant centering at the moment. Jake circling around him, looks for the double jab. Little smile from Grant. Very relaxed style, the champion. As I said, very deceptive with his power and his speed, and hard to hit cleanly. And there's the showboating from the crowd calling Jake on. Jake bobs and weaves to avoid those punches. Not a great deal happening in this opening round in terms of having dramatic effect, but it is 5 rounds working their way into the bout. Little jag from Grant and a good left just as Jake came back up, stepping off that line, stepping around Jake and just popping out the jab. Jake steps in, looks for his own double jab. That's where he needs to be when he closes the gap. Grant creates that space again, comes back with his own double hook and then starts throwing to the body, catches Jake with the left, and then in the last 10 seconds looking to tie Jake up there in the corner. Ref will break them. Well, opening round, not a great deal between them, but what there was between them I gave to the champion, especially those lefts as Jake was bobbing and weaving. So 1 down, 4 to go. Neither man in real trouble in that opening round, but I think you see Carl there saying that when he ducks, throw to the body. It's a good tactic. Jake will need to get in close and rough Grant up. He had 2 fantastic bouts with Ben Heap. And as I said, he'll travel anywhere to take on the champion or anyone, the home team fighter. Jake is fearless like that. Grant working behind the jab once more. As I said, so hard to hit cleanly. Popping that long jab out to force Jake to reset when he's looking to come in. Now Jake looks to come in, and that's where he's got to work hard. Little smile from Grant as Jake came in, blocks the left hook, comes forward with his own right, throws to the body, then doubles up that left of the body. And this time it's Jake that holds. They break cleanly. Jake looks for the left hook. Right to the body, Jake. Grant just creating that space between them, looking to retain centre ring, pushes the jab out, looks for the right, misses, lands with the left, and again little kidology there from the champion. Steps around, throws the left hook, throws it nicely, then ties up Jake's arms there. They break cleanly. And he's picking up the points here, Grant, in a simple, straightforward way. What he's doing is keeping Jake at range, forcing him to reset when he really wants to come in and really get the punches flowing. It's a different type of bout altogether compared to the one with Ben Heap. which was the two of them slugging it out. Grant's not a slugger. He's hard to hit. He hits powerfully, but he's not going to stand there in front of you. And again, a good right reply from Jake. A nice left on the turn from Grant. Picking his shots as Jake comes in. This is where Jake will want to be. 2 down, 3 to go, the midway point. And I've got the champion ahead on points in both those rounds, doing just enough to keep Jake at bay and pick up his own shots. Midway point, 3rd of 5. And a little smile there from Jake. I said a lot of kidology between these two. Jake wanted this bout, had called Grant out previously when fighting Ben Heap. And he's finding, like a lot of boxers, that style of Grant's, the easy-going, lazy style, he's still very hard to hit cleanly with a shot that can concuss him. And again, he steps in. Nice left hook counter there from Jake as Grant stepped in. And that's what he needs to do, get inside those long limbs and then work hard and fast. He knows where the head of his taller opponent is. But again, that's good movement off the centre line from Grant, and the left hook that follows. It's little shots like that that have me having him ahead in this midway point. And again, he just moves in, fires the shots, and then moves round away from Jake's replies. And you can see lowers those shots to the body the moment that Jake ducks. Oh, beautiful turn. And the uppercut. Jake, though, tough as nails, isn't he? Bobs and weaves again, but Grant's just not there. And again, they're both laughing and chatting. They're characters, both of them, big characters. And what I love about Jake Unzie is he always brings it. Always. But he's finding, like many, that it's hard to keep Grant in one place. It's hard to work him. It's hard to get up a head of steam that says to the judges, I'm really dominating this. Grant fails to let that happen, and his movement tonight has been excellent. There's the double jab and then the hooks to the body. 3 rounds down. And for me at the moment, there's not a great deal of point scoring, but it is straightforward, and for me it's in favour of the champion as we reach the penultimate round, round 4. And Grant operating behind that jab again. He's been effective in stopping Jake working on the inside and getting up ahead of steam and getting these brutal combinations that Jake's known for going. Jake loves nothing more than a tear-up. If you're in a tear-up with Jake Unzie, you're under pressure. You're in a hard world, because that's where he likes to exist, and that's where he will grind you down. But this is a different type of battle here for Jake tonight, against a taller man, against a mobile man who doesn't want to engage in long exchanges, who works the angles like this, who forces you to reset, then throws and moves away, and again out of range of those shots, and spins Jake around. And this is what I'm on about Grant being so hard to hit cleanly. When Jake wants to create that leverage and that little push to create the space, Grant just steps in and smothers him again. And I think Jake just saying there's some water there. They touch gloves. Oh, and again there's that speed of movement from Grant and the angles he's working. A lot more focused tonight than I've seen him in some bouts. And again, as I was talking about Alfie Connolly, this is nothing I haven't said to Grant in person when we've talked about the times that sometimes he seems like he's just there for the fun, or he's just there to make up the numbers, or somebody pulled out. But tonight he's focused, his movement is excellent. He's confusing, well, not confusing Jake. Jake knows what's going on, but he's confounding him. He's turning, he's moving away, he's stopping Jake, getting that rhythm and that momentum across this bout, and making it quite a straightforward defence for himself. fifth and final round, and I've got Jake needing a knockout to take the title. He's got to go for it here. He's got to really keep Grant under pressure, stay in the pocket and just let the bombs flow. This hasn't happened so far in the bout, and Grant has remained just like that, focused, disciplined, worked the angles, kept the range, and kept himself out of trouble, really. As I said, when he's focused, he's a nightmare for anyone. And again, the little shooting the arrows just to poke the bear, as it were. And best moments in the bout so far, he poked the bear, and the bear, Jake Unzie, responded, and he responded well. Now Grant, and again, good footwork from Jake, just got out of range there. Back in the centre, back at the range that Grant has felt comfortable with throughout this bout. Just prodding out with that jab and keeping Jake at range. He's less effective at range. This is where Jake needs to be. That's what Jake does best, and that's his best. I think the fifth has been his best round. And then Grant steps in, steps back away, clock ticking down, and Jake needs that big shot, that one equalising shot. He's capable of it, but he needs it. Last set, the clock's ticking now on this bout, and there's the movement from Grant again as he steps in and spins Jake around and looks for his own shots once more. And then he steps away. There's the kidology, there's the playing. I don't always agree with it, but you're not going to change Grant at this stage in his career. And he's not been any real danger at all in this bout. Defensively, as I said, he's so deceptive. There you go, 5 rounds down, and for me a straightforward defence for the champion. I hear word that Ben Heat and Jake Unzie are going to be going again. That will be one to watch, but for tonight, for me, this has been a quite straightforward defence for the champion. Mutual respect now, but for me personally, I can only see it going one way. Never really under pressure, the champion, and Jake, he's great at promoting fights. He's a character, and he's still chatting away now.
What a fight to end the show.
Yeah, our main event of the evening, but I can't see the title going away.
We do have a winner by unanimous decision.
It's unanimous.
And still,
Yeah, quite straightforward there. I mean, Jake's all hugs with and respect with Grant now, but it was a straightforward defence as far as I'm concerned, and Grant keeps that title.
okay guys, thank you for this evening. Thank you to everyone that's made this show possible. See you next time.
We're here at Valhalla Combat, representing Spartans, the king of the cruiserweights, Grant Mallinson. How you feeling after that one, man?
Yeah, good. I think quite easy work, to be fair. He stayed off a little bit. His boxing was a bit better, but can't be this good looking during and get punched in the face all the time.
He seemed a bit upset with the decision, him and his team thought they got a victory.
Yeah, I don't understand why, to be fair. Again, I probably landed more every round. I don't think I got it in the head once, but yeah, I thought it was an easy day.
As always, with the Spartan shows here at Valhalla, you got a massive support in the crowd.
Yeah.
Any messages for all these people who come out to support the events?
Yeah, we love the support here. Again, it was rammed today. We were buying tickets. Everyone from Chippenham supports the shows. Yeah, we couldn't do it without them. Our sponsors as well. We had a big load of sponsors in there helping it out. The sponsor will be at the end of this video. Ben will pop it on there.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, he'll get the sponsors on there. Yeah, it was a good night. Good night.
obviously we know that it's not just Chippenham now for the Spartans.
Nah,
Spartans
we
is starting to
got Swindon,
spread out.
Corsham, Cowan. We're going to go wide. Yeah, we're going to keep building, making. There'll be more than 300 Spartans. I'm telling you.
More than 300.
There'll be more than 300.
Hey.
Yeah.
So
and I've got. Also, I lost to Mason Shaw a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I thought I won that, but I thought he caught his body and wind him, and the referee didn't give him a count, which I didn't get that.
we got a video on TikTok. It got quite a few views of you doing the archer and him doing his little bit as well.
It's good.
Tonight we got lots of different highlight clips like archer. Is that a new thing in your arsenal?
I'm going to try to throw it all the time. Yeah. I'm going to try to throw it. If I land it, bang. If I don't, it fucking happens, doesn't it? Yeah, but hopefully me and Mason can run it back. Yeah.
So that's who you want next, is it? Running back with Mason?
Yeah. It'd be nice to give Mason a beat down. And I'm strong enough to hurt him.
Piece with both of you now.
Yeah. I still say I'm the king of the cruiserweights, obviously. Yeah, because I have beat everyone. So, yeah.
And everyone on Spartans here tonight, representing Spartans.
Yep.
They've had to do it. We need that word.
I got a sore throat. Yeah.
You can do a sore throat.
I can't give you a little woo. You can edit that. Woo. We got it. We got it.
You gave me permission to edit
We got it.
Yeah?
We got it. Meow.
Cheers, Grant. Well done, man.
King of the jungle. Meow.